G's up, nigga. Hoes down, hoes down. If Jim Jones can't swim, he gon' drown, he gon' drown. Running the streets, toting the full pound. You ain't know he was a niggas, that nigga, you know it now. Game green. Yeah, the wave about to be back. Jimmy, can you swim? Can you? Because when a wave come back, you might just drown. The reasons artists next to Jim Jones may want to reconsider. Yeah, Vampire Life may want to reconsider. You feel me? Prime example, Max being stacked bundles. If you don't know who Jim Jones is, he's one of the most influential artists out of the Dipset conglomerate. Do your research on Dipset if you're too young. But back to business. Jim Jones had his own subset off of Dipset called Bird Gang, where he started to do his own artist development and work with other artists. He had one other artist out of Harlem, Max B, aka Charlie Wingate. Then he had Stack Bundles out of Fall Rock, who was also responsible or connected to Chinks Drugs, if you're not familiar with Stack Bundles. All right. Now, there was disputes over money. Jim Jones is rumored to not pay his artists. You feel me? If you from maybe like Massachusetts or you're from Connecticut, Rhode Island, and you're trying to get into the New York algorithm, okay, I understand that. But once you get into it, get up out of there. Don't try to be loyal to this man because overall, Jim Jones likes to shine more than anybody. He loves the spotlight. He's addicted to it. As soon as he understood that he's a celebrity, he couldn't get enough of it. And that's why he does the antics that he still does to this day. You feel me? Gray hairs and all that. Not taking away from his artistry. Jim Jones is an amazing artist, but we talking about the businessman behind the artist, which is just as important as the artist. Now, Max B ended up catching the case because Jim Jones wouldn't pay him money. All right, do your research on that. Pretty much, allegedly, did a kidnapping, and someone passed away, and the kidnapping was the motive of the kidnapping was a robbery, maybe for a couple bricks. Back then they was going crazy with the bricks in New Jersey, Connecticut. Yeah, Dipset was getting a lot of money in the streets allegedly back then too. You know what I mean? Going to Ohio, all that. All right, cool. Now, Stack Bundles was still living in his projects while he was getting all the fame and clout of being a great artist. You know what I mean? Like Stack Bundles was about to be the best person in Dipset overall, and he was just in Bird Gang. You see what I'm saying? And he ended up getting unfortunately deleted. When I say deleted, y'all know what that means. You feel me? By someone in his building or someone from his hood. He got caught walking out his building in the morning, and they took his life, unfortunately. Now, being an artist, if you're gonna be connected to Jim Jones and Max B comes home, because when Max B comes home, he's gonna speak on all of that. You feel me? Like these guys had an actual feud, and they actually was going back to back. And then it actually turned into some real animosity because Max B ended up saying she touched it in Miami. If you don't know who touched it in Miami, allegedly it was Chrissy, and that's Jim Jones' old girl. You feel me? So if you know what's going on in hip hop, a lot of that stuff is over females. Just imagine when it's over females and money. So there's still gonna be problems. You know what I mean? And New York is gonna favor Max B. You feel me? Max B got sentenced to 75 years. If he could flip his case, New York is gonna favor Max B. You feel me? And artists next to Jim Jones may want to reconsider. You feel me? Because you don't want to be a part of that. It's gonna be too tough to expand the brand being close to him. And then you got the video of him in the airport talking about they assaulted me. Like that's gonna go viral. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna start ended up being in the algorithm. You feel me? For content creation, like they're gonna start making a mark of him. You feel me? Jim Jones is not in the best of position to be a CEO. He's not. He wants to still be an artist. He wants to still be in the video dancing. You see what I'm saying? He want to be shining more than anybody else. He don't like people out. He don't like other people outshining him. He wants to be the main attraction. You feel me? So you gotta understand that. You feel me? So artists, New England artists, once you get the cosign and you get into the New York algorithm, you go up there, you hit a shady 45 and what I'm saying, all the little breakfast clubs or whatever the case is, do the little shows in New York. You feel me? However, you got to move around. Once you get those connections, get out of there. Because you already reached your ceiling with him. Him letting you jump on a mixtape, him letting you get a shout out. You know what I mean? You already reached your ceiling. He's not gonna go, above and beyond for you. You feel me? And then at that, him doing a song with you or whatever the case is, giving you a verse, that is the max Jim Jones a go. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. The crib.